Hi everybody. So I wanted to get this video out yesterday, but it was construction next door and simply, I couldn't do this for you. It was just too noisy and too much loud drilling and everything. So I've been feeling so much love in the air that I need to share some, and this simply cannot happen without mentioning Crew and Tony Robbins and some of my other teachers. So regarding that time of obsession with what we can't get or what we didn't get and what didn't work out, don't we all know it? But pre 2018, I've been there almost constantly, and I was just adding more and more things without even realizing that I'm just repeating same stuff with different people, different situation, but at the end, the outcome and emotional pain was really similar, and the same questions were coming back. So when I finally got through my lowest moment in my life, which was in first few months of 2018, um, the teachers started appearing, and simply because I was ready, because I was finally ready to open up and to start looking somewhere else than just thinking that what I'm doing is correct and it must work, since I really want the best for me and for everyone. But I simply didn't realize how many patterns and subconscious blocks I had within me and where they coming from. So I need to mention here Ireneusz Rybicki. I met Ireneusz in June 2018, and everything was started changing really, really quick. First of all, he was first person in my life who had this amazing energy where just by being with him, I was getting calmer and calmer and not so shaky and anxious, and all these anxieties were kind of like going on the side, and I just wanted to be in peace. And he's just amazing numerologist and energy worker, so I try to tag him in the post if his profile allows it, but if not, just contact me, I'll provide the information. He's amazing energy worker as well. He did a recording with my reading that I was listening in the car very often after this. It was helping me, and I didn't even realize how the energy was working back then. But his energy, his loving, calming energy, was simply helping me. And doesn't matter what he said in this video, it was said in this kind of way that I did not feel judged. Doesn't matter what kind of bad thing about me he was pointing out. And so again, when student is ready, teachers appear, and I was very strong. Like, it took universe quite a few years to get me to that point where I just couldn't take it anymore. It was not just emotional and mental problem, but it was affecting my body. I had such a back pain that for months I couldn't really even drive, or it wasn't even easy to get to bedroom. Okay, so then this guy Tony Robbins started popping up on my newsfeed and some business emails. I started listening to Tony, and from the first video, he just got this genuine and sincere energy that was simply getting to me. I was feeling him. By the way, he's also master number 11. I didn't know anyone who went to, in my environment and community, who went to his event or who knew him. And but see, when someone is aligning with their purpose, the universe is really providing. Really unexpectedly, I met a new friend who already participated in a few events and volunteered as a crew member. And Jeremiah, we'll talk soon. And I've learned so much because of Jeremiah. And I went with him to my first Tony event in November 2018. Then I participated in Business Mastery in January 2018. And one of the crew members there convinced me and told me that I should crew, and everything was getting so much to my heart. All the environment, energy, thousands of people there, how everyone was just friendly and together, and how Tony was able to really connect all of us, all these transformations that were happening there, and seeing all these random people just within few hours getting together. It was just unbelievable. So I decided to crew at as many events as I could last year and participate as many events as I could. Within 13 months, I've spent 60 days and almost nights with my crew friends. They know how intense our time over there is, but hundreds and hundreds of participants on every event, and everyone was going and coming there with this unconditional heart, just ready to serve. And the first one that I went totally by myself in March 2019 last year to LA, and from the first moment I got so much love, and everything just was easy. I can't even describe how important is not being with all this alone, because I was there basically alone. And don't take me wrong, I loved all my friends and family, and I don't want to go back to this old story right now, but we really don't even realize that we attract similar people to us, right? The people that like the same things, went through the same thing, and like the same music, going to the same movies or parties, or all this, right? So I wasn't even aware about this kind of environment like Tony Robbins have created, or people like Ireneusz Lubicki. So Ireneusz taught me so many things, and I was so lucky that I could spend a lot of time with him in Chicago for almost a year, and he taught me so many things. But like the two of the really initiation things that really got me thinking and also started easing up my mind was this, for example, that at the first meeting he told me, Sylvia, imagine that this is your brain and there is water already, and what will happen if you were just adding, you would be just adding and adding and adding water. There is a mess. You're just cleaning and cleaning and cleaning, and you don't like it, and it's hard and harder and harder. This is your brain, so you have to take something out to make room for the new. And I was like, duh. We all have 24 hours, right? 7 days a week. It doesn't matter who you are and what you do. This was really big for me. And also, he told me that if I feel anything that's not that unconditional love that's giving me that peace and joy and understanding, and there is no confusion, if I don't feel this, then it's my fault. Then, not fault, but it's within me. So it just digging and understanding all, because it's nobody else's fault. That was really gold. That I was then just going through my life, through 2019, and now just understanding that any emotional pain, any sadness, it's not because of any events, COVID or job or anything, or people in my life who said what and who did what. It was all within me. I was attracting this, and I needed to understand why, to remove it from my hard, and then it's just so much easier to remove it and train your brain to think differently. But really, it for the crew members, that repetitiveness and proximity, because every few weeks, every 2 months, I was at the event and I was with you guys. I'll never forget every single one. Like, I remember every conversation, every single one of you, every moment, every hug, every high five. All this was so important. All the crew members were just so amazing, and they all so fascinating, and they just all serve unconditionally and spread their light and love, and they just there to help people. They're amazing coaches. So if you need any help, just, they really do amazing job. The crew members and trainers, Tony has built really amazing culture and community. And I had so many breakthroughs, maybe even more in the crew room, these conversations and listening to the sharing and our trainings. In the main room many times, though every single moment was amazing. It was even amazing to be there and be in the moment, because it was so new to me at the beginning. By the way, when I get more comfortable with making all these videos, I want to make talks with so many of you, my crew members. I'm not mentioning any names over here just because I don't want to forget anyone, just too many. But I want to make talks with you so people can hear your inspiring stories and see what we all going through, and understand that we're not alone, that all normal people, we're going through similar stuff, and that there is way out to get out from these confusions and anxieties. I realized shortly after, when I started going to the events and meeting all these beautiful, really people with like-hearted and like-minded, I really realized how closed I was. I don't have page with this little checks, but actually this book can serve the demonstration really well. So imagine that there is unlimited amount of these beautiful color boxes everywhere, and they just go and go. There is unlimited number of possibilities, and I was just in this one black one, and I was so strongly there. I didn't even want to look anywhere else, and I was just walking pattern, repeating the same patterns without even realizing this. The amount of breakthroughs, wow, unbelievable, really, and it was all needed, and my old life was needed. Without this, I would not have all the stories and experiences and all the breakthroughs, and I would not be able to understand myself, and I understand people thanks to this. Because thanks to this, I realized how seemingly not important moments. I wouldn't really think about the moments from childhood that we have, that just happens, that they really have such a huge impact on my life, on our lives. So without all this, everything is needed, and it's just a matter of looking for the best in every single situation in our life and seeing our life clearly. I really encourage you all to do it. Shout out to my crew people and Tony Robbins family, and also all the participants, really all these travelers with me. I have even books with notes from the events I have participated in my little business mastery crew group, Illuminates, remember? That this, right now it's getting even more sentimental value, the virtual events, right? Like how awesome it was to feel the energy directly and the equal giving and receiving. It also made me realize how much we can all do really unconditionally, just by wanting to serve people unconditionally, because we knew what we went through with the transformations and we truly wanted others to transform their lives too and make their lives easier from here to everything what they do in their lives. And it was really amazing how much we all together could do, and how much we were getting back at the same time, even more than we could expect. That's the unconditional giving and receiving. The energy is just equal giving and receiving is so amazing. um, I even have recorded in March in the first event, um, at the end when we were in a room and just saying, all of us, each of us had to say one word about what this event was for him. So I've recorded this, and obviously we probably all teared up a little bit during this. It was the energy, everything was unbelievable, and I also was even playing it in the car sometimes because it was taking me back to all of you guys and all these beautiful people and the energy there. When I was every time when I was going to the crew room, I had chills. The collective energy there was unbelievable. I know I keep repeating this, but I just don't know how else I can express that. So I love you all. We'll be talking more about it, and I really want to make talks and interviews with you really soon. Open YouTube channel so more people can see you and hear your amazing, inspiring stories. I love you all, and just want to show other of my friends how important it is to open up to different possibilities and people than what we have already in our lives. And it's all needed and all for a reason. Every single person in our lifetime, it's a teacher for us, and we are teachers to them. It's just the willingness of seeing it and working together unconditionally and wanting the best for each other. So one more time, love, 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 love you all. Thank you so much to every single one of you, because it was such an honor and blessing. I can't even describe it, but it was just amazing to serve with all of you.